Hello all, welcome to NetSetOS. Let's cover the basics of graph and then we will come to the questions based on graph, specifically algorithms. So in this video, we'll be discussing about graph representation, taking an example. With that, I will draw matrix and then list. So let's get started. So here we have a graph and we will draw a matrix for it. Here we come across the word adjacency matrix. This word represents adjacent. Adjacent means the vertex or the nodes nearby, in neighborhood. If I take the example 1, what are the adjacent vertex to it? First is connected with 3, 4 and 2. That means the first neighbor are said to be adjacent vertex. So here I have 5 vertex for which I will draw 5 cross 5 matrix. First for rows, and here the column. The same vertex 1 to 5 and 1 to 5, which are representing rows and columns. And in this matrix we will fill 0 and 1. 1 represent the edge between the vertex. Let's understand this by doing it. Here first we will start by 1. 1 has the edge towards 2, this one. So here I'll write 1. 1 is having edge with 4. So I'll write 1 over here. And then 1 is having edge with 3. So I will write 1 over here. And rest I will put 0. Because 1 is not having edge with 1. This represents if one vertex has the loop towards 1, we will have a edge over here. Then we will see for 1 to 5, there is no edge between 1 to 5. So we will write over here 0. Now we will see for 2. 2 is attached with 1 and 5. So 1 and 5 I will put 1 and rest I will make 0. Then for 3, 3 is attached with 1 and 4. So 1 and 4, rest I will put 0. Here we are taking for undirected graph. This graph don't have any direction. This we will understand with code also. So this graph is undirected. That means 1 is having edge with 2 and same 2 is having edge with 1. So we will put 1 in both the cases. Now we will check for 4. 4 vertex has 3 edges. First with 5. So I will put 5, 1. Then 4 is having edge with 1. So I will put 1 over here. And 4 is having edge with 3. So I will put 1 here as well. Rest I will put 0. Then we will check for 5. 5 is having edge with 2 and 4. So I will put 1 on both cases. Rest I will put 0. So this is how we can fill the edges in the matrix. This represents the edge. 1 is having edge with 2, 3 and 4. Now you have seen when we have 5 vertex. What if we have million of vertex? Let's say if we take social media on FB, Instagram, we have millions of users. So we won't be drawing million into million matrix. You can imagine we need to keep million rows and million columns with zeros and ones. The matrix will get more sparse because there is a data. अब हमारे यहाँ पे data 0 भी है, which is completely waste, as we are not needing this 0. We just need one value over here. Now, so as to make this dense, we need to make use of adjacency list, where we will have the data just where we have 1, not this 0 values. So we will make use of adjacency list, where we will make use of linked list. Hope you remember we have studied linked list. If not, I have made a series of linked list, so you can go through it, where you will know how to take out length of linked list, delete duplicates in linked list, insert a node, delete a node. You can have each operation in my series. So back to our adjacency list, I'm taking that everyone knows this linked list. Here I will have all the vertex 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are all vertices where it will be taking as head. And here I will have the edges to one vertex. One has 3 edges, 2, 3 and 4. So what I'll do, I'll put a linked list with 2, 3 and 4. These are the edges. 1 is attached to 2, so 1, 2, 1, 3 and then 1, 4 are the edges. So one has 3 edges and then we will have a null over here. Then we will check for another vertex which is also treated as head. For 2, if we see, there are 2 edges, 1 and 5. So I'll draw over here 1 and then 5, and at the end it will be attached to null, representing that linked list is ending over here. Then we will check for another vertex 3 which is a head to this linked list. 3 is having the edges 1 and 4. This is undirected graph, where we will have 1 for 3 and for 3 vertex there will be edge of 3 to 1. So here I'll draw for 3, 1 and 4. Then we will have a null over here. Then for another vertex 4, which is a head to this linked list, 4 has 3 edges, 5, 1 and 3. So here I will have 5, 1 and 3, and then there will be null. Then we will check for another vertex 5. 5 has 2 and 4. So I will draw 2 and 4, and at the end there will be null. So here, making use of adjacency list are always having the edges which are connected to it. As in the matrix we had 0, that was completely taking up the memory. It was completely waste. But here there is just the edges which we need over here. And then these head will be attached to each other, and here it is null. So this is how we can draw adjacency list. For this, I'll be coming up with Python code, where I'll be telling you how to write code for adjacency list, but it will be in the next video. So here, this is a representation of list as of this graph. Now let's discuss the time complexity and the space complexity for adjacency matrix and list. Now, if we talk about time complexity of matrix, it is order of 1. Order of 1 because let's say it is representing A of 4, 2. So it will directly access the value of this particular point, and here it will fetch the value from there itself and will give the value as 0. So as we can directly access the value, time complexity will be order of 1. Now if we talk about space complexity, as it is a 5 vertex graph, we have drawn 5 cross 5 matrix. Now what if we have n vertex? Then we need to draw n cross n matrix. So space complexity will be O of n square. So space complexity for matrix is O of n square. Then coming to list, time complexity will be order of vertex plus edge, because it is represented in the form of linked list. Linked list, as I need the value 1, it can't directly go to this value. It will be first following 1 to 4, and then this is a vertex, and then it will go to its specific edge. So going to the vertex and then the edge will be our time complexity. Coming to space complexity. Space complexity of adjacency list will be lesser than matrix, because in matrix we need to draw n cross n matrix if there are n vertex. But here we just need to draw order of V plus edges, just the vertex and the edges which are required for that particular vertex. So space complexity of list is quite lesser than the matrix. Coming to time complexity is better for matrix in terms of fetching the value. Here we can directly access the values. So in the next video, we'll be coming up with implementation of this video, adjacency list and matrix. So hope you like the video. So don't forget to like, comment and share my video. Thank you.